Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so I had every intention in the world of actually doing a proper video on this movie where I was going to do a 4K versus Blu-ray picture comparisons. And it's only when I seen the movie on 4K that I decided that it's not worthy of my time. That's how piss poor the 4K transfer is on this. So instead I've decided to put out a video warning you against this release. So yes, the movie I'm talking about, of course, is The Core. Now, the one positive thing I can say about this release is actually the slipcover that you do get with it. It is beautiful, it has gorgeous looking artwork, and it has a high gloss finish on it, so it's a very, very nice looking slipcover. But as you can see in the top there as well, this is a 20th anniversary edition. Now, I honestly don't know what we're meant to be celebrating here, because Paramount clearly don't give a shit about this movie, especially when you see the piss poor 4K transfer they actually done on it. Now, as for the movie itself, you know what? It's a dumb, over-the-top disaster movie, a run-of-the-mill disaster movie that we've seen time and time again, where the Earth's core has stopped rotating, and these people have to burrow down to the Earth's core and basically kickstart it with a couple of nuclear bombs. Because that's how you restart the Earth's core. Look, it's a stupid movie. It's a real over-the-top dumb movie, and it never takes itself too seriously. And if you can look past some of the dumb shit that's going on in this movie, whether it's the futuristic drill bit laser beam that they invented for this, or even the new metal that they came up with so this space shuttle can actually withstand some of the temperatures that they're going to have to deal with traveling down to the Earth's core. And if you can just kind of look past all that, I think you will find some entertainment when it comes to this movie, especially if you are into your disaster movies. I think you will get some enjoyment from it. The only thing about it though as well, I remember when I seen this, I actually went to see this in the cinema back in the day. I remember this CGI looked absolutely horrible, and I have to tell you, it looks even worse now. You are going to have to brace yourselves for some of the worst looking CGI that you're ever going to see in a disaster movie, unfortunately, with this movie. I think the cast really helps carry this movie through. There are some great characters on show here, some good actors as well. Aaron Eckhart, you've got Hilary Swank, Delroy Lindo, and of course Stanley Tucci. And for the most part, I think they do a great job. A nice ensemble cast. So like I said, if you can actually just look past some of the dumb things that go on in this movie, and there is a lot of dumb shit going on, I think you will find that there is a very entertaining, quite suspenseful at time, disaster movie. And I'm happy that I actually did revisit it. It's just a shame that I had to revisit it on such a very poor looking 4K transfer. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us around this release first, give you a look at it, a close look at it, and then I'll come back and I'll just briefly talk about the 4K transfer. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so here we go, The Core. So like I said at the start of this video, the slipcover looks beautiful. It really, really does. And yeah, it has a high gloss finish. So it's the artwork I thought looked beautiful on this. So as you can see, it is one of the disasters that you do see in this movie, and of course it has something to do with the Golden Gate Bridge. So as you can see there, this is a 4K release only, and yeah, 20th anniversary, first time on 4K. I kind of wish it wasn't. So right, so that is the slipcover. So take us around to the spine of it here. And then take us right around to the back. And that's another thing about this release. I don't think there's a single special feature on this, unfortunately. There's none that I can see on the back of this slip box. So yeah, again, you question that 20th anniversary, wouldn't you? So that's a close look at some of the technical aspects if you do want to pause it. And then it's just a bit of a write-up of the movie there. So yeah, so that is the slipcase. So I'm going to just remove it. And as you can see, it's the exact same again, so I'm not going to spend too much time with it. So yeah, that's the front and that's the back, just all the same. And then I will open it up, and that is your 4K disc. So there you have it, folks. Just a quick look to take us around this release of The Core, particularly that slipcover, which does look beautiful. Right, so on to the 4K transfer. Now, I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, because I actually have this movie on Blu-ray from Paramount. And when I knocked on the Blu-ray after watching this movie on 4K, I actually thought the Blu-ray looked better. I just thought the picture looked a hell of a lot more sharper than the 4K disc. I cannot believe I am saying that. I was struggling to see one single frame in this movie that actually looked like a 4K transfer. That's how bad I found this movie on 4K. It just never once looked like a 4K transfer. It looked like an okay looking Blu-ray, a decent looking Blu-ray. The grain structure is all over the place. Oh my god, and the dreaded DNR has been used once again from Paramount. The grain can be, I won't say heavy, the grain is there, it can be seen. It seems like it spikes a couple of times, especially when you see it on their faces. And then all of a sudden, it'll be gone, scrubbed away by DNR. And I cannot believe Paramount have done this again after what they've done with the planes, trains and automobiles. Instead of listening to the criticism that movie clearly got on 4K, they decided just to do it all over again on this movie. It's a shame. It really, really is a shame. Now, one of the reasons to why I wanted to get this movie on 4K is them scenes where they actually are traveling down to the core. It's a very beautifully colourful looking picture you see there. And I thought the Dolby Vision colours that we get with this release were going to at least enhance that. No. No, it has done little to nothing when it comes to the colours. If anything, the picture is actually slightly darkened because of the Dolby Vision, but it has absolutely done nothing with the colours, unfortunately. The black levels, horribly inconsistent as well. 1 minute it could look like inky black, the blacks that I love to see on 4K transfers, and then all of a sudden they just look very fadish. It is just, this transfer is all over the place. It's all over the place. Even some of the wider shots that you see in this movie, you know, like nice landscape shots, the scenes that the shots that should look remarkable on 4K just come across as incredibly soft. Like I said, I struggled to find one frame in this movie that resembled a 4K transfer. And honestly, folks, don't waste your money. If you have this movie on Blu-ray, do not waste your money. Now, I have the Paramount Blu-ray. I know Shout Factory brought out a release of this, and I can imagine that actually looks better than the Paramount Blu-ray. So I honestly cannot recommend picking this movie up on 4K. It does come with a 5.1 DTS audio as well. It is identical to the Blu-ray as well. They've done no work on the audio. And the one thing I will say is the audio does sound amazing. The only problem is when you finish watching it, you kind of just walk away from it going, what if it had Dolby Atmos? What would it have sounded like? And yeah, like I said, 20th anniversary? I don't think so, Paramount. He's done nothing with this release, and it's an absolute shame. So that is it, folks. Just sorry to be so negative when it comes to this video, but it's very hard to find any kind of positives with it, unfortunately. Like I said, I think it's the slipcover that's the selling point when it comes to this release, and that's it. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on this movie. And if you have seen the 4K transfer, what did you think of it? And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.